makes the world go round. And call 352-732-8000 and leave your name and phone number. Or like us on Facebook. The prize package will be awarded Wednesday the 13th during AM Ocala Live. Right here on The Source, WOCA.
Here is your one-minute news brief. The estranged 45-year-old wife of a University of Central Florida faculty member who was found dead at home in a wealthy neighborhood in Orlando was arrested yesterday, charged with second-degree murder. The Justice Department is investigating a plea deal for Jeffrey Epstein, a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, in which he avoided life in prison for sexually abusing at least 40 teenage girls in favor of a mere 13-month sentence. Holly Bell has been named as Florida's new Director of Cannabis for the Department of Agriculture. A Florida teen faces charges that he beat his mother with a baseball bat and lit her on fire with a Molotov cocktail because she scolded him about sneaking out of the house. Orlando International Airport had a record-breaking 47 million passengers passing through it in 2018, according to a new report. And Jimmy Buffett stopped by the newly opened Margaritaville Hotel in Orlando, surprising guests with a pop-up concert. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Today will be another unseasonably warm day, sunshine mixing with clouds, our afternoon high between 77 and 81. And for Thursday night, mainly clear skies, low 55 inland, about 60 along the coast. For Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, still warm, high 76 to 80. And for Saturday, variable cloudiness, breezy and not as warm with a passing shower, highs ranging from the upper 60s to the mid-70s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Makes you feel so fine now. You know love makes the world go around. Say they feel so fine now.
Hi, this is Will.
And this is Wendy of Dex Imaging in Gainesville and Ocala. You know, we live and work in this community just like you, and we wanted to personally invite you to call us with any questions or concerns about your copiers or printers.
Like, how can I save money on my toner? That stuff's expensive.
In most cases, a complimentary workflow analysis has shown we can save your business 20 to 30% on printing cost.
Have you been kicking around the idea of going paperless? Are you considering a document management solution? Maybe you just want to ask some questions, but don't want to be bombarded by aggressive salespeople.
Give us a call. We'll be happy to answer your questions and show you how you can save money with our award-winning copiers and printers and our amazing service team.
Who, in case you didn't know, will be there in 4 hours or less to service your machine, guaranteed, and we have a 97% first-time fix rate. Check us out at deximaging.com or give us a call.
In Ocala, dial 352-433-4090. That's 433-4090.
All right, thank you, Dan. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Beautiful Thursday morning. I hope everything's okay with you. And this is the portion of the show we invite you to call in if you want to. The number to call in to get your name into the box for the Valentine's Prize, by the way, is 732-8000. Somebody just called me off on this line. And you'll need to leave your name and your phone number. And that's it. Right?
That's right.
We'll just say, enter me into the Valentine's Day gift thing. So the 13th is next Tuesday?
Next Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
Yeah.
So that's the day we pick the winner.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a pretty big prize. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what Joe said. There's a photographer that'll take, pictures. I don't know the details there. Got to ask Joe for the details. The Ocala Civic Theater tickets to the show you're going to see tonight, right?
Yes.
She Loves Me?
Yes.
You and your mom are going tonight?
Yep. With our friend Mary.
Right.
Opening night.
Sounds like a fun one, yeah. When you were up in New Jersey, we had the actors, two of the actors, and the director in the studio.
Isn't that cool?
Sounds like a fun.
Sorry, I missed it.
Fun show. No, you're not. You went to see the baby. That's more important. Massage for Two is also part of the prize package. In other words, if you win all this stuff. Yournovel.com. This is we had a guest on, and they've got like 50 novels to choose from, 50 storylines. Some of them are mild, and some of them are
spicy.
Caliente, yes.
That's right. You can choose whichever one you want.
So, and what they do is they put your name and your sweetie's name in it, or maybe you want to pull a prank on your boss or whatever.
Oh gosh, that would not be a good idea.
But anyway, you can put the names of the people who are in the story, and also the hometown and the dog's name and the neighbor's name and their favorite hobby and all that stuff. It takes, I think, filling out an application, and you fill out all that stuff. And then you get a book delivered to you, and the book has all that information in it as if the story was written about you, and that's kind of cool. Kind of a fun thing. It's called yournovel.com. But you get that for free. I don't know how much it would cost. It sounds like it could be anywhere from $15 for the ebook version up to $150.
$150, yeah.
Yeah, so it goes up. So anyway, the gift certificate is what, $50?
$50, and if you choose something $50 and below, it'll be free.
That's correct. And then there's also a gift certificate from K Jewelers in here. I think it's $100.
Yes, it is. It's a gift card.
So there you go. I mean, it's a nice prize package for Valentine's Day. Thank you, Joe and Dan, for putting this together. And for the rest of you, if you want to
and
have...
Tish.
And Tish, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave anybody out. Maybe I should put $1 in the thing. We can thank me.
There you go.
And put a couple dollars in here.
That's right. You could do that.
Yeah, Joe, I'm going to put a couple dollars in this envelope, all right?
There you go.
Because I want to help.
It'll be a tip for something.
Anyway, so if you want to get your name in the box, then you will be eligible to win. You can get your name in the box as many times as you want. Every time we do one of these contests, I want to make sure I have that information right, because sometimes you can only get it in once. Sometimes you can get it in as many times as you want. And so Joe said many times as you want. So the way you do this is you wait for that song, Love Makes the World Go Round.
Yeah. She's so fine. I'm not a singer.
And anyway, so... just when you hear that, then you call 732-8000. Right now, it'll roll over to the answering machine. Later on, Tish might answer. Joe might answer. That guy who cleans out the toilets, he might answer.
Yeah, you never can tell.
You never know who's going to answer the phone.
That's right, but we're all dedicated.
I'm pretty sure it won't be me. I don't usually answer the phone here.
Yeah.
But Robin sometimes does.
Yes.
In fact, quite often does. Anyway, 732-8000 is the number. You can call it right now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Put your name and number.
Get it in there.
There you go. We're easy.
All right. Let's look at the news. A slow-moving Arctic front anchored in the Rockies is expected to bring more than a half foot of snow from South Dakota through Minnesota to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan today. It's going to snow in that part of the country.
Nice.
The storm has already slammed parts of Michigan, where ice accumulation knocked out power to tens of thousands of customers in west central parts of the state. Almost 36 states were under snow, ice, or flooding alerts as freezing hit southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, and parts of Michigan. About 350 schools in Detroit were closed yesterday because of the ice storm.
Oh, okay.
So just going back to the half foot of snow, I didn't think that was much for those folks. I mean, it would be a lot for us. I thought 6 inches was not a big deal.
Yeah.
Do you remember as a kid, was 6 inches a big deal?
I don't think so. No, I don't. My dad was a city worker, of course. You know, he worked for the city of Cudahy, and as soon as it would start to snow, he would get called up on the phone, you know, if it was after hours, and he would go out there and he'd be the plower and he would be the salter, and they took care of it right away. So that wasn't a big deal. We went outside and played.
Yeah, right. As construction nears on a 6-mile border wall segment in Texas, a seemingly unlikely opponent may throw down a little gauntlet. The National Butterfly Center. As early as today, the center may file an emergency restraining order against the already funded project. The 36-foot wall system is slated for construction across part of the center's property near the Mexican border. The center would be the National Butterfly Center. The land was set aside for the protection of a remnant of native habitat, endangered species such as the ocelot, and the graves of Native American people.
Oh, yeah. No, that's sacred ground.
Wow.
They have to do something different there. They'll figure it out.
Come on, we can figure something out.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
You're right. You got to respect that stuff.
Exactly.
What else do we have here? Cleanup of San Francisco's inner Richmond neighborhood will begin today after yesterday's gas explosion that shot flames into the sky, burned 5 buildings, and sent panicked people into the street before firefighters contained the blaze. The good news, there were no injuries. Crews put out the fire about 3 hours after private construction workers apparently working on fiber optic wires cut a natural gas line, which ignited the fire.
Gosh.
Let's see. Anyway, heightened security for Pacific Gas and Electric. One of its natural gas lines exploded under a California neighborhood in 2010, killing 8 people.
This is horrible.
There you go.
Absolutely horrible.
The estranged wife of a University of Central Florida faculty member who was found dead at home in one of Orlando's wealthiest neighborhoods was arrested, charged with stabbing him to death. She is 45 years old. Her name is Danielle Redlick. She waited more than 11 hours before calling 911, telling them that her husband, Michael Redlick, had stabbed himself. But detectives found a pile of bloody towels, a bloody mop, bloody footprints, and a strong smell of bleach in the house, as well as defensive wounds on Michael Redlick.
Of course.
So they determined after doing their investigation that it was not self-inflicted, and they have arrested her.
Good. I'm glad. Throw away the key. You can't hide. It's so sad that people think that the solution to anything is murder.
The Justice Department has opened an investigation into federal prosecutors' handling of a plea deal in which a wealthy, politically connected Florida financier avoided severe penalties for sexually abusing more than 40 teenage girls. Long story short, he should have had life in prison, but he made a plea deal, and he had 13 months in prison.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is wrong with our justice system?
Well, keep in mind these words. Politically connected, wealthy. Those are the 2 words that explain why he was able to get such a short sentence. Politically connected and wealthy. Just saying. Florida has a new director of cannabis, so this is a great title. Her name is Holly Bell.
Yes.
She apparently had been doing work up in Nashville, Tennessee, with the cannabis industry in that state. So Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried has chosen her to be the new cannabis czar.
Nice.
For Florida.
Excellent. Go Holly. Should do a good job.
Here's a horrible story. The good news is the mom is alive. The bad news is her son threw a Molotov cocktail at her while she was in bed.
Oh.
Catching her on fire, and then hit her with a baseball bat. He's only 17 years old, but they're trying him as an adult.
Good.
She was taken to the hospital and is recovering. This doesn't say where, though. I don't know where this is. It's in Florida, but it doesn't say where in Florida. I don't see anything indicating.
He should be tried as an adult and then throw away the key. Just throw him in prison.
A new report says that our fragile ecosystem is even more fragile than ever, and especially around our waterways, the coastline and the freshwater waterways in the state of Florida. After the red tide and blue-green algae stories this past year, there's no conclusion like what should be done, but that's the report. Orlando International Airport had 47.7 million passengers last year.
Gosh.
How about that?
It's a huge airport. They handle all traffic well. It's wonderful to go to. I love it.
It's just hard to find a parking space.
Yeah. Especially when they're, like cleaning one whole area and they got it all closed.
Jimmy Buffett stopped by the Margaritaville Hotel in Orlando and put on an impromptu concert.
Oh, good for him.
So I didn't even recognize him in the picture. It didn't even look like him. But
oh, he's old. Like us. Is he older than us?
I don't know who Gus is, Robin.
Us.
I know. I'm pretending I thought you said Gus.
Oh, okay.
Aerosmith lead singer Steven Tyler opened his second home for young girls who are the victims of abuse in Memphis, Tennessee. He called it Janie's House, a nod to the song by Aerosmith called Janie's Got a Gun, which told the tale of a young girl abused by her father. The facility aims to help girls who are abused or neglected. Steven Tyler is now 70 years old.
Gosh. And isn't that a turnaround? Because you had told me his history and he didn't raise his children. He was much interested in his career. that Liv Tyler, who was it? Kid Rock raised her or something?
Okay.
Somebody?
Let me clarify everything you just said. Let me just clarify everything you just said.
Okay,
First of all, I never said he chose not to raise his daughter.
Okay.
I said his daughter was raised not by Kid Rock, but by, oh gosh.
Oh, the guy with the long black hair.
Long blonde hair.
Oh, blonde hair.
Oh my gosh, what is his name again? It's me. Hello, it's me. What is that song? Who did that song?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I just know that she was raised by him, and her biological father is Steven Tyler. I never had any reason to believe that Steven Tyler had been a disjointed father. Maybe they were just divorced, him and his wife, and.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, who did that song? Hello.
I just looked it up because I couldn't remember.
Todd Rundgren.
That's it.
Thank you. I heard you say Todd.
Oh, okay.
You got me started. Jump-started my engine.
Okay.
Let's see. An activist has posted a petition seeking to stop the development and rollout of 5G technology. We were told 5G technology was going to make the whole world better.
Yeah.
And now an activist has posted a petition seeking to stop the development. Well, I don't think you're going to stop it.
No.
Arthur Furstenberg's petition to world leaders calls for 5G plans to be scrapped. He says every person on Earth will have instant access to super high-speed, low-latency wireless communications from any point on the planet, even in rainforests, mid-ocean, and the Antarctic. What is not widely acknowledged is that it will also result in unprecedented environmental change on a global scale. Despite widespread denial, the evidence that radio frequency radiation is harmful to life is already overwhelming. Please remove your radios from your hanging plants.
That's right. No more hiding them for aesthetics.
So he feels like the radio frequency of 5G is going to be harmful. I don't know that. We have had guests on who have talked about this, actually. And as always, when Robert and I talk to guests, we're always respectful of them, even if we question what they are saying. Now, we will question them, and we will try to play devil's advocate. But as always, we have only this to fall back on. We do a radio show. You know, we're not out there doing experiments. We can only listen to people who say they have studied things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they are telling the truth, and sometimes they're not, or sometimes their conclusions differ from other people who've studied things greatly who have different conclusions. Mm-hmm. This happens all the time. The great example is with choices of food. We have people telling us eggs are good, people telling us eggs are bad, people telling us dairy is good, people telling us dairy is bad, people telling us meat is good, meat is bad. And we might have two guests in the same hour that disagree with each other. We have guests telling us that fracking is good, other guests telling us fracking is bad. Mm-hmm. We have guests, what is another one that happens all the time? Global warming. It's happening. Global warming. No, it's not. You know, and you just, as a radio listener, if you think you're confused, holy mackerel. I mean, we have to actually read all the crap that comes into us to prepare us for those interviews. And, you know, it's good to hear everything, I think. And it's good for us to question. It's just not polite for us to be antagonistic in our questioning.
No.
It's good for us to ask, but it's not good to be antagonistic, because that is just what is the phrase I learned from Captain Hook?
Bad form.
That's bad form.
Yeah, exactly.
That's bad form.
Exactly. It's good to debate,
Peter,
but not to be antagonistic.
Peter, that's bad form.
Gosh, I haven't had pizza in a long time.
I didn't say pizza.
Pizza?
I said pizza? You said pizza?
Yeah.
I said Peter.
Oh, Peter. Oh,
bad
that's right.
form, Peter.
That's right. Exactly.
By the way, speaking of pizza.
Yes.
Yesterday, we had the guy from Yelp on, and Yelp is the website where people can rate things like books and restaurants.
Yeah.
So he told us that you can look up like the best Italian restaurant in Ocala, and it'll tell you, or the best romantic restaurant in Ocala, and it'll tell you. And so that's what I typed in there: the most romantic restaurant in Ocala. Right? Right. Okay, so I did that, and then I put it on Facebook, and I asked people to agree or disagree with the what it said. But why do I have to log into this thing? Okay, I'm just going to put romantic restaurants.
Okay.
Romantic restaurant. Okay, I'm going to look for a romantic restaurant in Ocala. So we did the pizza test, right?
Yes.
Now, Joe Martone always says the best pizza in the world
Yeah.
is in New Haven, Connecticut.
That's right.
I've never had it. It does look really good. I'll be honest with you. Just by looks, it looks really good. It's called Pepe's, right? Mm-hmm. So if you go to Yelp and you put in pizza in New Haven, Connecticut, it is true. The number one pizza is Pepe's Pizza. Mm-hmm. All right. So I was looking at number 2, number 3, number 4. I was looking at all the pizzas in New Haven, Connecticut. Now, I've never had one slice of pizza from New Haven, Connecticut. Mm-hmm. And I consider myself a pizza aficionado.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, you've been around a while.
So I put in Merrick, New York. This is the town I mostly grew up in, okay?
Okay.
I'm telling you, just by the photographs, my town didn't do as well as New Haven. Ocala doesn't do as well as New Haven. I'm telling you, there's some pizza in this town that I love.
Oh, yeah.
There is some really good pizza in this town. And I've never been to New Haven, but I got to go. Because if you look at just go to Yelp, put in New Haven, Connecticut, put pizza. And number 1 will be Pepe's, and then the rest of them are amazing looking pizzas.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do differently up there, but
It's the water. That's what we're told.
I don't believe that.
I know, but that's what we're told.
Don't they have good? Okay, what's New Haven near? Isn't it near? And it's not too far from New York City.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And even New York City pizza didn't look as good as New Haven pizza.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
Something's going on.
It's secret.
So anyway, you want to know the most? I'll just tell you one.
Yeah.
I know Joe doesn't like us to give out names of restaurants unless they're advertising, but I'm just going to tell you on Yelp. Because in the years past, the number 1 was a different one. I won't name that one. But this year, the number 1 most romantic restaurant in Ocala, according to Yelp, is... Where's my drum roll? Okay. We have a drum on the other end of the table.
I know, but you don't like it when I leave.
on the Square.
Yes.
I've never eaten at Ivy on the Square.
I ate when it was the Ivy House on 40, East State Road 40, but I never eaten there when it was Ivy on the
53
Square.
South Magnolia. Oh, that's the one with the seats on the sidewalk?
Right, and it moved from it. It was the Ivy House on 40, and then it moved to Ivy on the Square. So I've never eaten there when it's Ivy on the Square, so I need to go. That'll be romantic. When's Valentine's Day? A week from today?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Take that in the train station and I'll be set.
All right. All right, what else do we have here?
Okay.
The Army is developing a new, more grueling, complex fitness exam that adds deadlifts, power throws, and other exercises designed to make soldiers more fit and ready for combat. In a video from the Associated Press, soldiers at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, are put through their paces in the grueling new fitness workout. Well, that's what we want. We want our soldiers to be really prepared.
We do. For their own safety.
Exactly.
Yeah, for their own safety.
Good morning. You're on the air, I think.
Morning.
Hey, Hugh.
Say, Ivy on the Square is right across the street from the theater.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. It's the most romantic restaurant in Ocala.
Well, I tell you, when I go to a restaurant, I'm not worried about love. I want to eat.
You got to think about this, though.
Okay.
It's important. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Linda will thank you for it. Just saying.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, he got in before me.
What'd you want to say?
Yeah. Oh, I'm still on the pizza.
Which pizza?
Robin, do you remember Balistreri's Pizza in Milwaukee?
There we go.
Yes, I do.
I mean, that is pizza. I mean, it comes in a big rectangle, and it's all crispy, crunchy crust on the end, and just talking about it makes me want to get on a plane.
Okay.
But
hold on.
Romance, I know Huey. He's a couple of Manhattans and give him some food, and he's happy.
There you go.
All right, and he forgets all about romance. I can tell you that.
Look out.
He's asleep. All right, guys. Okay, bye.
Thank you. All right, now where did she say the best pizza in Milwaukee was?
Balistreri's.
All right, according to Yelp, the best pizza, not the most romantic place. This is now best pizza. Oh, wait a minute. I did put most romantic. Let me put pizza in here.
My cousin married into that family.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
They're Sicilian.
Hold on. I got to put pizza. Okay, what did she say was the best pizza in
Ballestieri.
According to this, San Giorgio.
Ooh.
San Giorgio on North Old World 3rd Street. Do you know where that is?
No, I have no clue.
What was the one she said?
Ballestieri.
It's not even in the top 5, Robin.
Uh-oh. I better call my cousin Karen and say what's the
But
matter
that pizza
with you?
in Milwaukee looks really good, too.
Oh, it is. It's excellent.
But you guys are beating my hometown.
It's excellent. We've got... and
Oh, that looks really good.
Linda's right, too, about the Sicilian pizza. It's really good.
See, all of us New Yorkers, we got to think about this. We always say New York has the best pizza. I'm telling you, I haven't eaten this, but I'm just looking at these pictures. They do look better. Look at that one.
Yeah, oh, wow. Look at that.
The Fixture Pizza Pub, number 5 on the list.
Oh, yeah, that looks good. Got to write that down next time we go there.
All right.
Been there in a while. My cousin's here in town. I'll see her this weekend, and I'll ask her what she thinks.
All right. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster.
He's just a political hack.
And President Trump tweets this morning about California Democrat Adam Schiff. The Dems and their committees are going nuts. Congressman Schiff says the House Intelligence Committee will be looking into
any credible allegation that financial interests or other interests are driving the decision-making of the president.
President Trump warned during his State of the Union address these partisan investigations will hurt the economy. British Prime Minister Theresa May is in Belgium trying to tweak a divorce deal with the European Union enough to get members of her parliament to approve.
EU President Donald Tusk saying he hopes it's possible to find a solution, but
the EU 27 is not making any new offer.
Britain is due to leave next month.
Fox's Simon Owen in London. 5 buildings are burned and a gas explosion in San Francisco started when workers cut a line. No injuries are reported. This is Fox News.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas. It leads to diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools. The symptoms just don't go away.
But EPI can show up with even one symptom.
The good news? EPI is manageable.
But to get to the right diagnosis, you have to break it down for your doctor and get specific about the severity of your symptoms.
Visit identifyepi.com to learn more and use the symptom checker to help change the conversation with your doctor. Brought to you by AbbVie.
Ocala Magazine is the city magazine distributed throughout Ocala, Marion County, and the villages, providing award-winning coverage of important issues for almost 40 years. Hi, I'm Philip Glassman, publisher of Ocala Magazine. Ocala Magazine offers a platform for branding opportunities for your business or events while covering the latest in local lifestyle throughout print, digital, and social media. Listen every Friday at 10 a.m. on WOCA.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. The estranged 45-year-old wife of a University of Central Florida faculty member who was found dead at home in a wealthy neighborhood in Orlando was arrested yesterday, charged with second-degree murder. The Justice Department is investigating a plea deal for Jeffrey Epstein, a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, in which he avoided life in prison for sexually abusing at least 40 teenage girls in favor of a mere 13-month sentence. Holly Bell has been named as Florida's new director of cannabis for the Department of Agriculture. A Florida teen faces charges that he beat his mother with a baseball bat and lit her on fire with a Molotov cocktail because she scolded him about sneaking out of the house. Orlando International Airport had a record-breaking 47 million passengers passing through it in 2018, according to a new report. And Jimmy Buffett stopped by the newly opened Margaritaville Hotel in Orlando, surprising guests with a pop-up concert. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Today will be another unseasonably warm day. Sunshine mixing with clouds. Our afternoon high between 77 and 81. And for Thursday night, mainly clear skies, low 55 inland, about 60 along the coast. For Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, still warm, high 76 to 80. And for Saturday, variable cloudiness, breezy and not as warm with a passing shower, highs ranging from the upper 60s to the mid 70s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and WOCA wants to make it special for you and your significant other by awarding one lucky couple your very own photo shoot and photo from Wendy Dixon, owner of Innovation Memories. Massages for two. From Ocala Chiropractic, 2 tickets to Ocala Civic Theater to see She Loves Me. And your very own novel from yournovel.com. Listen for Love Makes the World Go Round and call 352-732-8000 and leave your name and phone number. Or like us on Facebook. The prize package will be awarded Wednesday the 13th during AM Ocala Live. Right here on The Source, WOCA.
All right, thank you. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold from Life South Community Blood Center is on the phone. Yesterday he went to Brunswick. Not New Brunswick. I kept saying it wrong.
Wonder if he bowled.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry. Robin, how are you?
Good. Where are you today?
I'm going to Gainesville today.
All right. Hey, yesterday we had the guy...
Not Gainesville, Texas, or Gainesville, Georgia, or Gainesville, Tennessee.
So yesterday we had the guy from Yelp on, right? And he was talking about how you can use this to figure out where the best restaurant is, or the best romantic restaurant. So we had some fun with that. And what was the one we decided was number one in Ocala? What was it called again?
Ivy on the Square.
Yeah, there we go.
Ivy on the Square.
A little plug for them. But anyway, so I put it in blood centers, right?
Okay.
All right, so we've got some news for you, but we can do something about this, just so you know. Right now, you're number 3, okay, which is absolutely unfair. Okay. But I noticed.
Only 2 of them.
Hold on. No, there's 3 of them.
Oh, the plasma center is not a blood center, by the way.
Okay. Well, but the average person doesn't know that. Okay.
Fair enough.
But you are number 3. Now, here's why you're number 3. You don't have any reviews. You don't have any reviews. I just gave you a review. Now, all you need is one more. I gave you one. The number 1 is Florida's blood centers. Number 2 is the Immunotech or something, whatever it's called. Okay. So if they have only one, and they got one from me now, and the guy yesterday told us they're all reviewed, so they got to review it. If it looks good, it gets put up there. Hopefully they approve mine. I gave you glowing remarks. By the way, yesterday we bumped into one of the ladies. I can't remember her name. The Bloodmobile was outside Walmart, and she gave us a tour.
It was wonderful, too. Excellent.
Bloodmobile looks really awesome. It still smells like a new car inside, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the new one?
Yeah. So she gave us a tour. And here's what's amazing. She said to me, don't forget, we said, we're not ready to donate yet, but, we were close. And she said, don't forget to drink plenty of water. And I know yours is the left arm. And I said, wow, do you remember
She's amazing.
Everybody? She said, no, just you. So anyway, I went to your thing and I gave you a glowing review. Didn't name you by name, of course, but anyway, so there you go. It'll appear, and then you will be 1 for 1. 1 and 1, maybe using sports.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All we need is one more. So everybody go to Yelp.com, give Life South a raving review, and knock the other 2 down to 2 and 3. Then Life South will be number 1. Yeah.
So Robin hasn't done one yet, so Robin can take care of that.
I know, but here's why I want it to be more than just one person. Okay. Because when people are listening to us right now, there will be saboteurs out there, Galen. They will be hearing our call to action, and they will say, "I'll show them," right? So they're going to do exactly the opposite of what I say. So we have to keep that in mind too.
I better be Have on my. We talk about refs today.
Refs, that's right, because you don't want the station off the air if we're talking about refs.
That's right.
You have to behave.
Exactly right.
No, we don't want that to happen. Yeah, right. Now, oh my gosh, what was I going to say? I just drew a blank. Oh no. So okay, so vote for them and do something good. Oh, Robin, I had something fun I was going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, it just slipped my mind, Galen. Maybe I'm getting old or something. Although that kind of thing happened to me ever since I was a kid. Just all of a sudden
slipping the mind.
Yeah.
It'll come back to you, though.
You think?
You'll think about it.
All right.
It'll be here.
So Florida's Blood Center is now number 1. Immunotech is number 2. It just seems so unfair since Immunotech, what do they do? Make makeup? What do they do with that plasma, Galen?
Well, for the bulk of it, what they do is they make shampoo and cosmetic products. Yeah.
See that? That's crazy. But you and your friends over at the other place, they save you save lives.
That's correct. You go directly to patients.
Well, anyway, so, gosh, what was it?
Echo is bad today, by the way.
Echo is bad. All right, so do you have to go anywhere today? You have to travel?
Nope. Just going to Gainesville.
So do you have a favorite place for our most romantic restaurant? I'll do it. I'll do the check.
Not really. I haven't. When we're just getting now where we don't have kids that we have to figure out issues for. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and let's be clear. Valentine's Day is on a Thursday. If you both work, it is incredibly difficult to go out to eat on a Thursday night.
This isn't going to work.
No, it never worked with me.
I didn't try as hard as you want.
Oh yeah, it does. No. Oh no, and it's not me. It's my wife as much as I do. I mean, when you get home at 6:00 and you've been at work for the last 10 hours, and it's a Thursday, and then you go out to eat, you sit, you wait, and it just takes too dying long. So, and then by the time you get home, it's 9:30, and you're dead tired. No, it doesn't work. So we'll go out to eat either the Saturday after or the Saturday before, but not on Valentine's Day.
All right, I'm going to give you some suggestions. In Brunswick, by the way, did you eat yesterday?
No, I just I ate more in Jacksonville than I did in Brunswick.
Okay. Well, the best barbecue in Brunswick is Southern Soul Barbecue on Demere Road.
I've been there.
You have? That's number 1 for the best barbecue in Brunswick. Okay. So let's go to Gainesville, Florida. That's where you work. That's where Alex works. Let's see, Alex and you. Let's see, what's a good food to... Let me find the most romantic restaurant in Gainesville. Okay? Let's see.
Yeah. I'm not going to any place romantic in Gainesville.
I bet you might. I mean, why? If the food is good, well...
Why?
They used to have Melting Pot up there. I don't know if it's still there or not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we used to eat back in the day when we lived up there.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the thing. The picture on the number 1 most romantic restaurant in Gainesville shows a plate, and I never understand this way of delivering food. It's got a dessert on it, and there's chocolate syrup on the plate, like they missed. Now, why do they do that, Robin? Why do they paint the plate with...
It's decorative. It makes it look more delicious than if you just put something on a white plate.
Yep.
It's pretty.
That way you can control the amount of chocolate. Love it when they do that.
All right. Well, Manuel's Vintage Room is the most romantic restaurant in Gainesville. That's expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? It's on Main Street. Have you ever eaten there yet?
Yeah.
And Robin, have you ever?
I have. I had a meeting there.
All right, the most romantic restaurant.
But I'll check it out.
In Denellen, let me see.
Okay.
The most
romantic. Yeah, because that's where people go for all of their romantic needs. Denellen.
Don't pick on Denellen. Southern Palette is the most romantic restaurant in Denellen.
All right.
Where is that?
It's on Highway 41.
Okay.
That's what it says.
That narrows it down for me.
It's right off of the main street. I know exactly where that is. Our donor center we had over there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, you want to know Bellevue? The most romantic restaurant in Bellevue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mojo's.
It's that Italian place, right? I can't remember.
The clock pizza.
It is Mojo's.
Oh my God.
The Mojo Grill.
Congratulations, Rondo.
Wow.
Congratulations.
The most romantic restaurant.
It was either that or La Fair. What is that place called? La Fair?
Pasta Fair?
I remember
Pasta Fair?
Costa Fair. I remember when that place opened, and my parents were living out on Lake Weir, and we were like, "Wow, they actually have a restaurant here now."
But there's
before that, we would go to the Dam Diner on Middle Dam. I don't know if it was called the Dam Diner.
Yeah, the building's still there. I don't think it's open, but I think the building is still there.
I have a story about the Dam Diner. When I worked at the assisted living facility, I had the idea to take these people out fishing. and so I got approval to use the bus, even though I didn't have a license to drive it, which we didn't know at that time, but I drove a bunch of people to go fishing. Robin came with me because you need more than one person when you have people in wheelchairs.
Yeah,
so,
especially if there are ladies on board.
So it turned out it was only one guy who actually wanted to go fishing. Everybody else just wanted to go there, okay? So we passed the Dam Diner to go to this fishing area. That's all they could talk about. They thought that was the funniest thing. They were talking about the Dam Diner for the rest of the time I worked there, like 3 years.
Hey, you want to go to the Dam Diner? Sure, let's go to that Dam Diner.
All right, where's it?
It is a diner too. I mean, let's be very clear. It was kind of a hole in the wall, but they had great breakfast. Oh, I'm trying to. The guy used to play poker with my father, the owner, and I'm trying to think of his name. It'll come to me. Yeah, and that's where my dad got moonshine from.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The most romantic restaurant in Fort McCoy.
Mm-hmm. Woo!
There we go.
No, they have a Domino's, I think, in Fort McCoy.
They got Elks
Club. Oh, they don't. What is it?
Or Eagles.
The VFW. I know they have a. Is it a VFW or? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's a VFW.
I'm not really sure if this is in Fort McCoy. There are none in Fort McCoy. So the number one, according to this, is the Braised Onion in Ocala. So if you live in Fort McCoy,
oh,
sure, like 4 miles.
Now, why would
40 minutes away?
Why would that be? I mean, why would the Braised Onion be number one on this list? But when you put Ocala, it's a different restaurant.
Good morning.
I haven't eaten there in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
I blame Dan for that, by the way. I'll let Dan share his story.
Oh,
well,
really?
It's really Missy. Missy has the story. So.
Oh, really? All right, the best mall in Ocala. Are you ready?
Wow.
The
tight race.
It's the Paddock Mall. It is the best mall in Ocala.
Nice.
They're happy about that. Congratulations. Because I know the Antique Mall is right behind them.
That's right.
All right, let me find the best flea market. The best flea market in Ocala. This is kind of fun. Best flea market in Ocala is where? Oh, the Super Flea Market on I-75? Where's that, Roman?
That's where the old Mark III conversion vans used to be. That area right there.
Where the go-kart track is.
Yeah, there's a go-kart track, yeah.
I pass it every day.
How come the Market of Marion isn't listed here? Okay, the number...
It's not in Ocala.
Oh, that's right. It's in Bellevue.
Okay.
I don't even know if it's in Bellevue. I think it's in Summerfield.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what they call that area. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Let me see.
Thank goodness.
Summerfield, Florida. The best flea market in Summerfield is the North Lake Flea Market. Boy, they're showing no love at all.
Bellevue.
They're not showing any love at all to that one. Let's say Bellevue.
That must be Market of Marion then. If it must be in Bellevue.
Best flea market in Bellevue is Antique Shop and Flea Market. Boy, they're not giving any love to the Market of Marion. What's the matter with that?
Yeah.
It's not even on the list. You know what it is? It's nobody's going to Yelp and voting for them. That's all that means.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I guess so.
So if you have a restaurant and you want to put you up your list, you got to get your patrons to leave reviews.
You know, when I'm checking out a restaurant, I just use Google because Google has reviews on it.
Yeah.
That's what I use. I don't even use Yelp.
I thought that yesterday when the guy was on. I'm thinking to myself, they're pushing up against Google. Here's why I even knew that. I went to a restaurant in Crystal River. It was a little Chinese restaurant. The lady was so sweet and so nice to us, and she asked me if I would please leave a review on Google, right? And I thought she meant Yelp because I didn't know Google did this. Mm-hmm. So I went to Yelp and I put it in there in my phone and I said, okay, it's all done. And she went to look for it and she said it's not there. I said, what? I just put it there. And then I went to it and I said, oh, Google. Okay, I didn't know you could do it. And then I put one on Google and she was so happy.
Yeah, that's a nice story. I like
what
that
I
story.
use. I use Google. I get I review everything on Google because
All right,
it
so-
automatically pops up.
So how do I do that on Google? Just go to Google Reviews?
Well, what I do it is off of Maps. So if you type in the address of a place, and when you
on
leave
Maps.
it, it'll ask you to review it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's easy enough. Even I can do that.
Yeah, okay, but how do you compare it to others? Like, how could I...
when you
Go ahead.
Well, when you let's say it's a restaurant, all right. Let's say it's Harry's, and you want to know what Harry's is like. When you put that in the address, it'll tell you all the reviews underneath it on the map. There's actually a tab for reviews.
Okay. So I just did that. I put most romantic restaurants in Ocala, and guess what came up on the Google list?
Probably Yelp. It's not under Google.
No.
It's under Maps.
No. This is Google Maps. It came up. It did come up again. Amrit Palace, the Indian restaurant, came up as number 1.
Yeah. I bet you they get a lot of good reviews. Yeah.
Well, they have linen tablecloths. There isn't another place that I can think of that is real tablecloths. I love that.
I think Galen's laugh is expressing my thoughts on that one. I don't understand why that makes it.
Not what I have thought about in any way, shape.
That's funny. Red Lobster's also on here.
Oh, jeez.
No, that's
like a little frozen fish.
You have to have the perfect ambiance too for a romantic restaurant. Not that the restaurants are bad, but you just need that ambiance.
Yeah, train station. And what they need is a restaurant inside the train station.
That's right.
And a tablecloth. Then we'd be onto something.
And then all of the tables will be those pushman carts with stools. I think that would be a cool idea.
Hey, do you know we have a beer garden going up in the Paddock Mall?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
My neighbor told me he's a beer guy.
Yeah, it said spring, and it looks like it's almost done. We walked over there yesterday.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Hop Stop. It's called the Hop Stop.
Yeah, 3:00 comes here, and I'm in there.
Hold on, we have to talk about business, the blood donation business. Do we have one after?
No.
Oh, good.
No, we're good
All right,
today.
let me take a phone
Thank
call
goodness.
first. Good morning. You're on the air with Galen.
Yes, I would like to know where the best cocktail lounge in Ocala is.
All right, let me do that. I'll look it up. The best cocktail lounge.
I'm trying to think.
Best cocktail lounge.
It used to be the ABC on 200.
It'd probably be the Elks Lodge, but it depends on if you want a bar or what you're looking for. I mean,
Yeah, but if you're not a member, you can't. You just
true. You
can't
can
go there.
Thai has good mixed drinks.
All right.
If you're going to eat dinner, it's easier.
All right,
Oh, Thai.
If you just want a drink, it's hard.
I'm going to give you the top 3, okay? Harry's Seafood and Bar and Grill, whatever. Brick City Southern Kitchen and Whiskey Bar. Where's that, Robin?
That's okay.
That's the old melting pot.
And the number 1 is
Yeah,
Sweet
it's on the square.
306. Sweet 306. Where's that?
Oh, gee, I can see it in my. Oh, isn't that the place where they had that murder?
No. It's on 200.
Oh, next to the cigar bar, Suite 306 by the subway and Wells Fargo Bank in that strip mall there.
Oh, that's
and
that?
there's that cigar bar and stuff. Yeah, that's where Suite 306 is.
Oh, really? Okay, so there you go. That's the best cocktail lounge. I can picture Hugh at a cocktail lounge.
Wouldn't have to change clothes.
Well, the ABC used to be a cocktail lounge on 200, and now it's just a liquor store, and it had a revolving bar, and they had music there, and they had super ambiance, and it was just so cool. I really enjoyed going there. And then
ABC
for whatever
Liquor
reason,
Say it again?
We used to call it the ABC Liquor Lounge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quality time there.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
That may be the drunkest I've ever seen my wife. Is when we left there. We were still dating. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull over in a playground so she could puke.
Oh!
At least it wasn't. She gave you warning. And
There better be some romantic plans a week from today.
Remember, I took her home and I knocked on the door. And
oh no!
And her dad, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna need some help getting Christy out of the car." And he looked at me. He's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah. She's drunk." And so, the two of us had to carry her to bed.
Oh my gosh! How new were you to him? I mean, were you like a new boyfriend?
We had been dating for a year, over a year.
Oh
We weren't. I don't think we were engaged yet, but it was close. I mean, it was. It wasn't a. I'm dropping off your daughter. Please don't kill me.
All right.
No.
Okay.
And then I remember we sat around and her mom woke up and. Then we had to have a watch so that she didn't.
You are
die.
digging a hole. You are so
No,
deep.
that's true.
Yeah.
I forgot why we were celebrating something. I don't know if that was it may have been her second degree from UF. It was something like that. And it just got out of control pretty quick.
What is he
and
gonna
when you're on that liquor lounge, it revolves.
Yes.
Right? And I think that added to the.
Oh no.
And and if you have to leave and go to the ladies' room and come back,
Oh my
I'm not
gosh!
gonna find
If
you
I am
anymore.
oh gosh, I'm trying to be your wingman by stopping you, but you're just gone too far. I'm sorry.
I
think
love this story.
the wing
25
just
years
fell
ago.
off. Oh my god!
25 years ago.
I'm telling you.
This
Okay.
is great.
I can't wait till tomorrow.
What's wrong with that? Look, she's danced on many a table. My wife is.
Oh man!
Good for her. Join the club. I have too, and we've also had wet
why
T-shirt
not?
contests. So why not? Gotta have
There you
fun.
It's okay to talk about yourself. He's
Yeah.
talking about
As
his
long as
wife.
you don't have photos of it, right, Robin?
That's right.
No photos.
That's right. There's no photos, no cell phones back then, so it was good.
Correct. Yeah.
That's right. This is great.
They were adults, so it was legal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's
just
right.
okay.
This is great. My mother even danced on tables when she was.
Oh, now you're digging a hole.
No, it was great.
What's wrong with that?
When your mother hears that you said that on the radio, oh my gosh.
Robin, Larry's jealous because he's too big to dance on the table.
Oh no, he's not. He can get up.
No,
there.
I am. I am too big
right
to
here.
dance on a table. No, I don't disagree with Galen. That's got.
Wouldn't you be worried about hitting a ceiling fan or something?
Yes, I would exactly worry about falling over, breaking my neck, hitting the ceiling, all those things. But it has nothing to do with talking about other people dancing on a table or puking in a playground.
I've never seen a man dance on the table.
We don't want to see men dance on tables.
And I will tell you this. I won't tell you where, but it's near the square. And so whenever we go down to the square for like an event or something, my wife will go, "Oh yeah." She'll tell the kids, "Oh yeah, your dad made me puke in there."
He made you.
Nice. I got a visual of where it is. There you go.
Gosh.
Well, my son is now 18, right? Caleb is now 18, and so we're going on a cruise in like 30-something days.
Uh-huh.
And what he wants to do, have a drink in every country in the Caribbean that we go to, because it's legal for him to drink there.
Oh, good for him. This will be fun.
Well, there's
I was like, why not, son? This won't take long
He's
at all.
pacing.
Right.
He's pacing himself, so that's okay. He's pacing himself.
Good for you. He goes, well, it's legal. I'm like, yeah, why not?
Well, sure.
Why
There
not?
you go. Good. You're a good dad. Excellent. I'm with you.
It's spring break. Trust me, I did a lot worse than that in spring break.
Well, the good news is Valentine's Day is next Thursday. You got a chance to make up for what you just did.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking her. I've already got her a gift, and then y'all made me feel guilty about the pots and the pans, so I had to go above and beyond. And but I'm not taking her out to dinner.
Got her a mixer, right?
Hold on, you got it. Somebody wants to say
No, I
something.
bought that for Christmas. That thing was expensive.
Yeah, that's like you had to take out a mini loan for those.
Good morning. You're on the air with Galen. Talking about his wife.
Some years ago on the outskirts of Orlando, there used to be this exotic dancer place called the Booby Hatch. It was raided by the Orange County sheriffs because the exotic dancers were getting a little too exotic, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Were you there by chance?
No, I never went in the place, but the building had an interesting architecture. It got knocked down a few years ago.
I do remember it.
It was shaped like two bosoms, if you know what I mean.
We know what you mean.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, that's a tourist attraction for adults.
There's one of those in Ocala. I mean, in their Body Shots, is that place? I pass it on 441 all the time.
Yeah, that's still.
Do you know every time I say I'm not sure what happens there, people go, "Yeah," as if you haven't been there. People, so I'm not even gonna say anything anymore. I'm not really.
Well, when you go to Cafe Risque, you just blame it on Doug. So
that's correct. That's correct. But at least I can tell you what goes on there. I honestly don't know. So is Body?
I haven't been in there. I haven't been in there. I don't. I'm not bragging or complaining.
But is Body Shots a place where the girl lies on the bar and then you drink the drink out of her navel? Is that one of those places?
I don't know. I mean,
it is. Robin says yes.
Yes.
You have done that?
With my wife. Yeah, with my wife.
Oh.
Body shot off of her. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. You are really in trouble.
This is great. I love this.
I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow.
The Ale House. That was at the Ale House. Yeah. Yeah, that was our spot for a long time.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
No, this is great. This brings me back a few decades. I'm enjoying this. This is wonderful.
I'm having trouble figuring out where Jim's contribution fits into this. It doesn't seem to fit.
Sure.
I'm having trouble with that. It's like the IQ test. Which one doesn't fit? Mm-hmm. That's the part that doesn't fit into this conversation. That booby trap mention.
I'm not good at IQ tests. I'm not very smart. I've taken a million of them. I always think they're trying to trick me, like you just said. Like, no, that can't be the answer. That's too easy.
That's right. I'm with you.
Oh my gosh, fun bit today. We didn't really have we didn't do anything that we planned to do. Put it that way.
No, for some reason now I'm worried that I'm in trouble. But thankfully, Robin, understands.
That's right. Exactly.
Apparently,
You're good,
apparently
Galen.
Larry's a Puritan over there.
Tomorrow.
Never brought home a girl drunk.
I can't wait to hear you tomorrow. Just looking for.
I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right.
It'll be good. It's all good, Robin.
That's right.
We're all adults here, right?
Exactly.
The fun part is when one of my son's teachers listens to the show, and then they'll go,
"Yeah,
your dad saying that's happened. That's happened. That's weird."
18 years old, going to all the bars in the Caribbean. Yep, because
it's legal.
That's gonna haunt you too.
Legal.
It's legal. This is great.
Friday finds out if he gets accepted in the University of Florida.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Oh, fingers crossed, Galen. Prayers.
Right. So he's done his job. He's got a 4.6.
There you go. Good for
doing
him.
all right.
Good for him.
Good for Caleb. This is
he wants
great.
to have a drink and pass out, that's fine. He's white. I can carry him.
We feel like we've watched them grow up, but the truth is we've listened to you talk about them grow up. So
and seen the pictures, the movies.
Through the pictures, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed he had you take off I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah, that was great.
It's back up.
Oh, you put it back up?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
He's 18 now.
It's back up.
Oh, no.
It took me a while to find it because I was mad because I'm like, I don't know if I have another copy.
All right, hey, where's the... first of all, thank you, Palm Garden and Penn Flooring. You make this conversation possible. Galen,
take them fishing at Mill Dam.
There you go. And eat at the damn diner.
Where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, Bloodmobile today is at the Publix on 40 East, inside that shopping center right there. Wonder what that Yelp rating is.
We'll do that one
tomorrow. Great hardware store in there. Go there.
That's right.
All right, be careful out there, Galen, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Bye, all.
I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow is what I meant to say.
All right, we'll see. All right, bye, all.
We'll be right back.
Today will be another unseasonably warm day. Sunshine mixing with clouds. Our afternoon high between 77 and 81. And for Thursday night, mainly clear skies, low 55 inland, about 60 along the coast. For Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, still warm, high 76 to 80. And for Saturday, variable cloudiness, breezy and not as warm with a passing shower, highs ranging from the upper 60s to the mid 70s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. The estranged 45-year-old wife of a University of Central Florida faculty member who was found dead at home in a wealthy neighborhood in Orlando was arrested yesterday, charged with second-degree murder. The Justice Department is investigating a plea deal for Jeffrey Epstein, a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, in which he avoided life in prison for sexually abusing at least 40 teenage girls in favor of a mere 13-month sentence. Holly Bell has been named as Florida's new Director of Cannabis for the Department of Agriculture. A Florida teen faces charges that he beat his mother with a baseball bat and lit her on fire with a Molotov cocktail because she scolded him about sneaking out of the house. Orlando International Airport had a record-breaking 47 million passengers passing through it in 2018, according to a new report. And Jimmy Buffett stopped by the newly opened Margaritaville Hotel in Orlando, surprising guests with a pop-up concert. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and WOCA wants to make it special for you and your significant other by awarding one lucky couple your very own photo shoot and photo from Wendy Dixon, owner of Innovation Memories, massages for two. From Ocala Chiropractic, 2 tickets to Ocala Civic Theater to see She Loves Me. And your very own novel from yournovel.com. Listen for Love Makes the World Go Round and call 352-732-8000 and leave your name and phone number. Or like us on Facebook. The prize package will be awarded Wednesday the 13th during AM Ocala Live. Right here on The Source, WOCA.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie would like to thank you for another successful year of business and wish everybody health, wealth, and good fortune in 2019. In addition to our pasture mowing service, we also offer fence row spraying and stump grinding. Now is the perfect time for weed control and to take care of those troublesome stumps. We are family owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm ready. Howell Gene, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Love makes you feel so fine now. You know love makes the world go around. Say they feel so fine now.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.